Hello, welcome back to Smoking and Buzz Barbecue. Today we are visiting Edge Craft Barbecue in Oklahoma City. Stay tuned. Edge Craft Barbecue is located at 1920 Linwood Boulevard, Oklahoma City. Their hours of operations are Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. or until sold out. Edge Craft Barbecue was recognized by Texas Monthly in the article The United States of Texas Barbecue. Dan Yvonne, editor of Texas Monthly, traveled 37 states and tried 149 Texas-style barbecue joints. Edge Craft Barbecue was ranked number 9. Now, let's wait in line and get ready to place our order. Hey, what's up, my man? How you doing? Can I get the 3 meat with 2 sides? Yeah. Let me get the brisket, pork ribs, and turkey.
You want lean or fatty on the brisket?
Fatty.
All right. Any sides for you?
Let me get the brisket dirty rice and the potato salad. Yes, please.
Oh, they're gonna be right around here for you. Okay. Near the box.
Can I also get a jalapeno cheddar sausage?
Jalapeno cheddar link?
Yeah.
The 3 meat plus a link. How long you been on the
It's good.
And would you like anything to drink?
Fountain drink?
Right?
You said you wanted pickles and onions?
Huh?
You do want pickles and onions?
Yeah, if I could get pickles and onions, yeah, please. Thank you. Thank you, appreciate it.
Right. Okay. This will be 44.55. There we go.
What was that?
Oh, your total will be 44.45.
Okay.
Right. There we go. Right. And would you like a receipt?
No, it's it. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
And the cups will be right by the box.
Thank you. Well, guys, you saw me place my order just now at Edge Craft Barbecue in Oklahoma City, and I basically got the the 3 meat and 2 sides meal. I added a sausage link, so I'm gonna go ahead and try each one, give you my thoughts, and then I'll wrap up this video outside and give you my feedback. All right, this time dive deep. Can't wait. I had a business trip this week, and I've had my eye coming to this specific spot because Dan Yvonne from Texas Monthly visited Texas-inspired barbecue places outside of the United States, and this was ranked within the top 10. So I've been meaning to try this place, and I'm so excited before I head home. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna try is the dirty rice. Cheers. I'm gonna take 2 bites of this. It has brisket in it, so it's actually called brisket dirty rice. The depth of flavor, again, I've mentioned it before, trying these dirty rices, it just reminds me of a Spanish rice called arroz con gandules, but it does have a little back end heat. It's probably from black pepper or whatever spices that they're using. But it's very flavorful, and having that brisket mixed into it just brings it to another level. It's just so good. All right, I got my potato salad with some bacon bits on it. Cheers. That potato salad is so good and refreshing. I enjoy the crunchiness of the bacon bits. It just gives it a nice, because you know potato salad is nice and smooth, but adding that crunchiness just complements it so well. This sausage is looking so juicy and so good. Check that out. It's dripping. It's dripping. It's dripping. It's amazing. This was the cheddar sausage. Definitely notice more of the snap when you bite into the sausage as a whole, but I love and appreciate when they cut it up so you're not struggling. I'm gonna have one more sausage. Here's the turkey, guys. That's also juicing. It's not dripping, but I can see the moisture on the outside. Cheers. Nice savory notes. Nice and juicy. There's not much more I can say. I just appreciate that turkey, those savory notes. Wonderful. As you guys should know by now, my favorite is brisket. Look at that. I got the fatty, I didn't get the lean this time. Just worked with the fatty. I'm about to go on the plane and I don't want to kill myself with too much meat. Cheers. Perfectly seasoned. The edges, that nice bark. The fat is well rendered down, especially down in the middle. You can see it. It's just glistening. I do have a piece of a burnt end. I'm gonna cut it. That's a piece of the burnt end. I just love how crusty that burnt end is, and that nice perfectly seasoned brisket. So good. I gotta wash this down a little bit. Hold on. Moment of truth for this pork ribs. Perfectly cooked. It has a nice sweetness to it. I don't know if they're putting some barbecue sauce on it or anything like that. But look at that bite through. I see you. Oh, so good. A little bit of freshness. Let me try this pickle. Nice and refreshing. And then red onions. Definitely cut a lot of fat out with this. So good. Now, they have 3 barbecue sauces. They're called OG, Hill Country, and Spicy. I'm gonna try it with the turkey, as I've mentioned before. That's more neutral. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that out. I'm gonna try the OG first. They have the bottles labeled in the back. OG. So that's the OG. That's a nice middle of the road barbecue sauce. Black pepper in the background, as you expect with Texas style barbecue. Now I'm gonna pour in a little bit of this Hill Country. It looks like it's more mustard based. Hill Country. It's definitely mustard based. Very good. Last one I'm gonna try is the spicy. Here's the spicy. It tastes like the OG, but with that spicy element. So good. Well, looks like I tried everything. I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy the rest of the meal. Get some shots of the inside of this restaurant so you guys can see. I'll go outside and take a closer look at the pit and come back and give you a nice review of everything that we ate today. All right, stay tuned, guys. I appreciate you watching. Hey, guys, so you saw me enjoy that plate at Edgecraft Barbecue, and now we're going to do the final breakdown of what I thought. Whenever I do a food review, I always try to come outside and do a breakdown, but I'm in Oklahoma City, and it's pretty cold out here. I'm cold right now, but I'm doing it for you guys. Feels like it's 50 degrees. I actually don't even know how cold it is right now. But anyway, I didn't want my food to get too cold, and then I didn't bring a sweater on this trip. I was mainly indoors for training for work. But I ordered the 3 meat, 2 sides. So I got the brisket, the ribs, the turkey. I added a cheddar jalapeno sausage, and then for the sides, I had the brisket dirty rice, and I had the potato salad. Now, let's go through everything. The pork ribs were perfectly tender, perfectly cooked, perfect bite through. It wasn't fall off the bone, and it was perfectly seasoned, and it had a little bit of sweetness that I really appreciated. It was really good. The turkey, the savory notes. They didn't dip it in butter, but it had like a natural juiciness to it. It wasn't dry. Was it the best turkey I've ever had? No, I still want to give that edge over. If you haven't seen that video, to the brisket shop in Tampa. That was hands down the best turkey I've ever had. And I've been to a lot of good places that had great turkey. No knock on Edge, because everything else was on par. Not saying that the turkey was on par. It just wasn't a standout for me. It was good. It was savory. And it's going to hit all those notes. The brisket, I just got one a nice fatty. I didn't go for the lean. It was perfectly seasoned. It had that nice smoke ring that doesn't contribute to the taste, but visually you want to see that smoke ring. You really do. The fat was well cooked. You can see you didn't see any odd white pieces or anything like that. It was perfectly rendered. Really appreciated that brisket. The sausage. After I cut off the camera, I devoured that sausage. I just kept on eating it. Partly because it has jalapeno and it has that little spiciness to it, and I want to eat that and not mess up the enjoyment of the brisket, the pork sausage, and the turkey. But that sausage, it had a perfectly snap to it. It was juicy. It was incredible. I think the sausage for me was the standout. And you know me, I love brisket. That's my favorite. And I'm not saying that brisket was anything wrong, but how juicy and dripping that sausage was, it was incredible. It was incredible, that sausage. That brisket dirty rice. What can I say about it? As I told you guys when I was doing the review, excuse me, sorry. As I told you when I was doing that review, it just reminded me of a Spanish arroz con gandules. I've mentioned that before. I had some back end heat. It was probably black pepper, and just mixing it with some brisket. It was incredible. It just gets me excited. Just having something like that, brisket dirty rice, something different. I've had that a few places, and it seems to be a trend, and I appreciate it. I like it a lot. You can get real tired of the standards, mac and cheese, coleslaw, this, that, and other. When I'm going to these barbecue places, I want to try a side that's a little different, a little outside the box. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, their deep fryer was down today, so I couldn't get Brussels sprouts or the orca. I probably wouldn't have had the orca. I probably would have had the Brussels sprouts as one of the sides. But the last thing was that potato salad. It was definitely mustard based. I couldn't put my finger out when I was tasting it. It was nice and smooth, not over the top. But I liked the crunchy element. It had bacon bits on it, fresh bacon bits. I really appreciated that. The pickles and the red onions, nice, cuts through that fat, nice freshness that you needed on a meat-heavy meal like that. Have you been to Edgecraft Barbecue? If you haven't, if you're near the Oklahoma City area, I encourage you, come see Zach and his team over here. From the time I got in that line when they opened at 11 o'clock until I just left just now, that line has been consistent. It didn't die down. That line stayed past their entry door, which leads to their ordering area. It was an incredible experience. The food was incredible. And you need to try it out. Well, what did you think? What did you think of the platter? Would you have ordered something different? Would you have wanted me to try something else and give you my feedback? Like and subscribe, share, And as I always say, go to where those fires are rolling. Gary from Smoking Embers Barbecue, over and out. Ciao.